Hey, I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and I'm standing with two Polymetal Gray beauties, the Mazda CX-5 Carbon and the CX-30 Premium. Now, these are pretty close in price, pretty close. So we're going to talk about the differences, the benefits, and all those things in between to see what's the best choice for you, dollar for dollar. And we're going to do all that in less than 8 minutes. So let's jump in. There's a lot of similar features on these two Polymetal beauties in our Polymetal Showdown. So the better comparison may have been a turbo CX-30. So we'd have black wheels and black wheels. However, with some of those things excluded, this one is right around $30,000. This one is right around $30,000, give or take a couple of hundred on both of those. Polymetal Gray is not a upcharge on premium color. However, it's only available on the CX-5 in this Carbon Edition package. So what I really want to talk about is kind of strip away the uniqueness of the Carbon Edition. So, you know, obviously we've got black chrome here. We do have black 19-inch wheels, whereas this one's more of a traditional look with the chrome wing, and the CX-30 is 18-inch wheels on most of its models or most of its packages. So we're just going to kind of jump in. If you're spending $30,000 and size is a difference and not a concern, because this one's smaller, this one's a little bigger, what features does this one have and what features does this one have that would help you make your decision? And that's what we're going to jump into, and we're already on the clock. So let's get started with this Carbon Edition. So both of these are 2.5 naturally aspirated. Both have a 6-speed automatic. Both have the full iActive Sense suite, which I'm not going to talk about on this one. You know, stripping it away, 19-inch wheels. You also, on this Carbon Edition, is like a Touring Model Plus. If this is the first time you've seen it, Polymetal is only available on the CX-5 on the Carbon Edition. You also have this beautiful red leather inside. The leather, the power, the leather, the memory seating, the Bose system, the power liftgate is part of that Touring Preferred SV. Also, the moonroof is included with that, so that Carbon Edition gets that as well. As we look inside, you can see that it's more touring-like. When you look at the instrument display, you have the one LCD over here. Of course, all of the CX-5s are standard with this 10.25-inch infotainment. You also have automatic dual climate control, heated front seats. Again, push-button start is standard. You have sport mode, the commander control here, your electronic park and brake, cup holders here. As we look around the back, you have that fold down armrest with cup holders, 2 USBs, also 2 USBs in this console up front, and you have rear air vents. So perforated seating, very comfortable, very nice. And again, we're not talking about much of the size difference, but the power liftgate is something that is comparable on both. Of course, you do have a big styling difference on this with the black wheels, with the limited color availability. Let's jump next door here. This is the premium model. So you do have the 18-inch wheels, which go up from the base. Everything except for the base has 18-inch wheels. When you look at this premium, you also get roof rails, and I've talked about maybe the tying in this chrome here on the side with the roof rails on a Carbon, but that's what happens standard on this premium model. Of course, some of the styling differences, you can see the different size in the cladding. According to my hand there, it's about double to the CX-5. And this one, when you look inside, you can get black or you can get this white. And they do have this brown interior on the premium, the contrasting. Bose is standard. So you have Bose. This is the first package with Bose. And because it's a premium, you also have satellite radio, which the CX-5 does not have. Also, I skipped over some important features. This is a 7th gen design vehicle. So you can see the S-curve in the Kodo. Also see the updated handles. No longer is there a black button, but this is the lock button, or it senses your hand to unlock. Also, you have the triangle hazard for your blind spot monitoring instead of this other styling here, which is standard. I know it was hard to see there. So this Bose also comes with a satellite radio. You have an 8.8-inch screen, and because it's a premium, new in 21, you have the card standard. So on the premium, you also have an active driving display, and then the CX-30, of course, has this huge LCD, which has all your iActive Sense and all your information in there. Also have a moonroof here, and as I mentioned, rear power liftgate and the memory seating. So this is very well equipped. You also have the new styling with the wider and shorter Commander here. Still have electronic parking brake. Cup holders are moved up front, and you've got a USB up front and a USB here. You do have a fold down armrest with cup holders, but no console or USBs in the back. And you do have rear vents as well. So you can see the difference in the roof line, the difference over the rear passenger's shoulders there, and then a difference in the styling with this brown. Again, this is the premium or the top model for all intents and purposes here. You also have heated seats, automatic climate control right up top. Of course, automatic headlights are standard, as well as automatic wipers on both. But this premium gives you the signature lighting, so more LED up front and in the back. And so that's basically all the differences here. And it's important as we come probably to our 8-minute timeline here. Again, they're both the same price. They're both very nice vehicles. This one is probably a little bit more unique. However, Polymetal Gray is unique in itself. So which of these would you choose? Carbon Edition or a CX-30 Premium? Go ahead and drop your selection down. Also, if you have any questions, drop them down below. And you can always call or text me at 334-718-0504. It's amazing how these cars are sitting beside each other and the colors look different to me. How the light hits them. That's what I love about the Polymetal Gray. I am Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, Alabama. See, now that one's darker and this one's lighter. And I really can't wait to see you in either of these, any of these great Mazdas. And they're beautiful. And you know what they are? Mazdas.